Let's start chapter 3. Tenzing Norgay. Tenzing was a Sherpa, born in eastern Tibet. He later lived in Nepal and India. When he was a young boy, Tenzing would walk the mountain paths of the Kharta Valley with his yaks. This valley lies in the shadow of the earth's tallest mountain, Chomolungma, as the Tibetans call Everest. The people of that area worship Chomolungma, as they believe the mountain is the home of Myo Langsangma, the mother goddess of earth. If you stare too long at Chomolungma, your yaks will get away from you, the elders would laughingly tell young Tenzing, a serious and quiet boy. He had a habit of daydreaming while looking at the faraway peak of Mount Everest. Tenzing always treated his yaks with gentleness. The yaks were moody creatures, long-haired and woolly, with horns that curved outwards and up. Tenzing would call them by making special sounds. He had invented his own way of showing them appreciation or scolding them of certain trails. He would go or chee. Tenzing was the 11th child in a family of 13 children. His father's name was Gangla Migma, and he was a yak herder from the Sherpa community. His mother's name was Tokmo Kinzom. He was born in 1915 in a village called Sachu. Tenzing never knew his date of birth, and when he successfully climbed to the top of Everest on May 29, 1953, he declared that was his birthday from then on. Sherpas have an amazing record of climbing in the Himalayas. As a child, when Tenzing gazed dreamily at the peak, which towered higher than all the others, he did not really wish to conquer it. This was not the way he had been brought up. What he felt was a deep respect. When Tenzing was in his teens, many climbing teams came to Kathmandu. Hoping to climb the Everest. All of them depended on Sherpas to be their highly skilled porters, cook, and mountain guides. In 1935, at the age of 21, Tenzing was chosen for his first expedition. Although he could not speak a word of English. 20 years later, he had not only climbed the world's tallest mountain, but also earned the respect of world leaders and common people everywhere with his wide and cheerful smile and his complete lack of fear. He described the first moment after reaching the top of Everest. It was such a sight as I had never seen before and would never see again. wild, wonderful, and terrible. But error was not what I felt. I loved the mountains too well for that. I loved Everest too well. Now come to word meaning. Later means after proper time. Goddess means a female god. Serious means in thoughtful way. Daydreaming means a favorable thinking about future. Peak means to top point of a mountain. Herder means one who manages cattle. Conquer means to gain by force of arms. Expedition means a journey for particular purpose. Worship means praying. Laughingly means amusingly. Far away means distant in land. Appreciation means words of praise. Community means a group of people. Now come to comprehension exercises. First, answer the following questions orally. Who is Tenzing Norgay? Tenzing Norgay was a Sherpa. Why is he famous? He is famous for climbing the world's tallest mountain. Where was Tenzing born? Tenzing was born in Sachu. When he declared his birthday. He declared his birthday when he successfully climbed to the top of Everest on May 29, 1953. Now come to B. In this, we have to take the correct answer. Tenzing always treated his yak with gentleness. Tenzing was born on 1914. He could not speak a word of English. Now come to C. In this you have to write true and false. Tenzing was a lazy young boy. It is false. Tibetans call Everest Chomolungma. It is true. Tenzing called his yaks by making special sounds. It is true. He was fifth child in a family of 13 children. It is false. He loved the mountains. It is true. Now come to D. In this we have to answer the following questions. What is Chomolungma? Tibetan name for Everest. What was Tenzing's father's profession? Tenzing's father's profession was yak herder. Why did Tenzing say that 29th May was his birthday? Because on this day he had climbed the tallest mountain. Why did not Tenzing want to conquer Mount Everest? He felt deep respect for it. What does the article tell you about the Sherpas? They are yak herders, highly skilled porters, cooks, and mountain guides. Now come to learn words. In this we have to match the following pairs like cup, saucer, knife, fork, horse, cart, bread, butter, lock, key, brush, comb, hook, thread, needle, eye. Now come to learn grammar. In this, we have to select adverbs from the box to complete the following sentences. The farmer carried the tiny chick quietly. The cheetah ran fast. We walked quickly to the movie hall because we were late. Sonia screamed loudly when she saw the lizard. Rahima walked onto the stage proudly and collected her prize. The thief ran up the stairs carefully. The music played softly in the background. The children's chairs sang sweetly. Like this, you have to fill the adverbs. Now come to learn to talk and listen. So you have to do conversation with your partners. You have to use the words fortunately and unfortunately. Now come to learn to write. In this, you have to write who is your best friend and you have to describe about him or her. Now come to activity. In this, you have to collect pictures of any two famous mountaineers and then you have to paste these pictures in your scrapbook.